Well, hello there. It's that time again. Time for the blog that truly blazes. Here on this cloudy but nice day in South Florida, May the 29th of 2015, at my home away from home, Modern Zen. And as usual, I'm going to go over the energies of the end of last week's reading, what we're coming into now, and of course always the most interesting part, what lies ahead of us towards the end of this upcoming week. So do stay tuned. Once again, an interesting and enjoyable ride. That's right. The first card is the last card of the previous week's reading. And this card was the Knight of Cups. Attributed to Cancer, it represents sensitivity, emotional balance, emotional sharing, a sense of our life's course, because the element of water does represent our spirituality, our sense of life's course, and of course, last but not least, our emotions. So you may have experienced some emotional healing. It could have been emotional upheavals too. I've had that on Facebook with people saying they're going through some very funky stuff. So if you felt that way this last few days, you're certainly not alone. I had some of that myself. It's just one of those things you'll get with a Mercury retrograde. You know, it can kind of get things a little bit out of balance and get things feeling a bit funky. But I saw this card as positive. I saw this as sharing feelings, being more open, and again, bringing out that which lies within us. Just like the Knight is with his Cancer crab in his cup. He's going forward. He's sharing with the world good things that he has to share. And as a matter of fact, it's interesting, we have some good correlations this week astrologically. Right now, the moon is in Scorpio. So it's appropriate that we would have Cancer, water sign, in this card with a Scorpio moon. And we're going to see more of this astrological correlation as the week progresses. That's right. The next card, what we're coming into now, is art, or temperance, as is called in the Rider-Waite. Now this gets attributed to Sagittarius. The moon is going to be full on Tuesday, full moon on Tuesday, moon in Sagittarius. Kind of a neat correlation. And Sagittarius now loves to explore, loves to go in new directions, loves to be what has not been. But what's also interesting with this card, it also relates to the past. Temperance, art, alchemy, as the card is also known as in some decks, is a process of turning lead into gold, taking negative, making it into positive, taking things from the past, which is what we should be doing during a retrograde, learning from the past, putting it together with new information that we have coming in now, and then going forward with that new understanding. So that's the sense of going forward. Okay? During a retrograde, we want to focus on the past to better our lives, to straighten things out, and to be able to move even more with more agility, more grace, more wisdom after the retrograde is over. And we certainly will have more energy and a sense of lightness and a sense of power towards the end of this upcoming week. Oh yes, we will. The third card, the final card, the card of the end of the week, is the Princess of Wands. Ooh, look at her. She's a dynamo flying through the air with that tiger by the tail. She's ready to go. Now, this means we'll have a lot of passion, a lot of power, a lot of energy, and this is good. We can use this for good. We just want to be careful about the impulsiveness, though. Because again, the Mercury retrograde, the judgment can be a bit clouded. But still, we can use this energy for good things. We can clear up old projects. We can clear up old relationships. We can go forward into what we're doing with a great deal of passion and a great deal of enthusiasm. So expect change and transformation this week. The moon correlation isn't as strong now for the end of the week. It's going to be moon in Capricorn. And that's going to be a time to be kind of conservative financially and just kind of keep things together. But still, this energy with the Princess of Wands is fantastic, and expect to feel lighter. You know, you've burned off the stuff from the art card, alchemy, temperance, burning away stuff from the past that may be bothering you. That's going to release some of that emotional pressure, and it's going to enable you to feel freer and to be able to move forward with even greater freedom and greater power. Well, there you go. The blog blazed. You blazed with it. Thanks for sticking around and watching my blog. Appreciate your support. Till I see you next week, many, many blessings.